Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Earthbound Super Series Boogie 10% Tournament. All right, I am your commentator for today, Fly Eagles Fly 72. Today, we got a good matchup today between Octo and Uko. Pretty both good runners. I actually faced Octo, lost to him last week. Uko, I played him in the beginning when like 5 years ago when I started running this. So ready to get the runners all set, ready to go. So should be seeing them start. So we got this little early race. Most of the competitors that we got like in the tournament this year, we have a few people overseas in early Octo. He's from Japan, so we're like working around time frame with them. So 9 o'clock this morning Eastern time. Love these early races, seeing them. Of course, we get the start off introduction to Ness. Get to see on net. All right, so as you see, Ness sleeping in bed near the meteorite crash. All right, and we're off to the races. So as you see, going right straight into Tracy's bedroom, getting the cracked bat. You can see Uko equipped the cracked bat first. Octo has not equipped that yet. A lot of runners tend to pick different times to equip that cracked bat that they pick up from Tracy's room. As we are going, we got to climb up the hill the very first time. We see all the net police officers all around investigating this meteorite that crashed at the top of this giant hill. So as you see, runners come right up here, sit there, talk to our favorite neighbor, Pokey, telling us not to be rubbernecking. Always love it when Pokey says, I'll handle this. I got this situation. Go home and go to sleep, Ness. So as you see, we walk right back down. We're going to be walking right straight back to our house. As you see, we got to talk to Mom, and she says, don't talk about what you just saw. Just go right straight back to bed. And now we get that knock at the door. It's like, who is banging on my door this late at night? I really want to know who knocks on my door this hard and loud on my door in the middle of the night. And you see, Octo equipped it that cracked bat. And long and behold, Pokey walks in. Neat little thing that you see, like Pokey asks you to help out, be a good buddy to help. But if you say no to Pokey, he tells you he's gonna like stab you with a little knife. It's like little like messed up that like our neighbor would say something like that. So a lot of times going through real fast, sometimes you might hit that cancel button and get that little saying. So try to stay right on top hitting that yes button. Of course, change out of our PJs, get ready to take the long walk. Of course, when you get to the door, you get your dad calling. telling you he's 100% behind you. Yes, I am a telephone. I'm 100% behind you. All right, so now we're exiting out. Let's see how this hill is going to be treated today. All right, so far so good. Seeing Uko using the stuttering step to get around that snake. Octo got the sticky crow climbing up there. A lot of these enemy movements all move different. Like you see crows, they sway in like a zigzag position. Snakes, they charge right at you, but you can stutter step to slow them down. The dogs, they come chasing after you. There's no stuttered stepping around, so you want to try to get them caught on something so you can squeeze right by them. Now we just made it up to the top of the hill. It's not bad. Talking to Buzz at like 5:13. So not a bad time for that hill climb, especially having to avoid those snakes, crows, and dogs. And now we get the BIM, Buzz. One of the best characters in the game. Flies around. Oh, you hear it the whole time going through. Bzz, bzz, bzz. So now, like as Buzz is talking, he'll ask you, "Did you understand everything that I said?" You always want to make sure you say yes, because if you say no to that, you're going to have to listen to his whole story once again. Let's see, climbing down the hill, let's see if our runners grab the bread roll. I see Octo got the bread roll. Let's see if Uko is going to grab that bread roll. All right, so we got both runners grabbing that bread roll. Safety precautions to help out with running in a race situation. Gives you an extra healing item. So we got Octo starting off at Starman Junior fight at 6:45. So this Starman Junior battle is an automatic battle that you're going to win, but it can be RNG heavy where he casts freeze, fire, or he can be on guard. So that is the one thing that you want to try to see if you get freeze. So that way it just only hits one person. Because if you end up getting fire, it goes through all the text for each character. So what to see Buzz charging forward, and look at that, 721 Starman Jr. down on Octo's side. So pretty good RNG for that Starman Jr. battle. And 734 Uko got Starman Jr. down. A little bit like about 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds behind each other, but that's pretty good. Like they're lining up right with each other. So plenty of time that can be made up. So that small little deficit can be made up anywhere. Now we go and return Pokey and Picky to the neighbor's house, and of course the dad going upstairs yelling at them for going out this late at night. And here we see Buzz flies around and gets smacked. Now, one thing with both Pokey's dad and mom, they can kind of like block you in between as you're trying to go see Buzz. So depending on their movement, you can be able to get out of that. And as we see, Buzz tells us the story about the 8 sanctuaries and gives us the sound stone. Great, 8:52 outside. Not a bad start for Octo. 907 outside for Uko, so... Ooh, Octo just took a crow battle. So we're looking like this. This could even them back both up with each other. Now, the one thing is, if you get into a fight, like either on the hill or heading towards to get your Mr. Baseball cap, it will get you right towards level 3 if you're fighting the crow or the dog. If you fight the snake, it's one experience, so it's kind of hard. You try not to get into any fights. And right now, pretty much even right now. Uko just equipped their Mr. Baseball cap, so pretty much even right now. And as we see, we dig around in the trash can for a nice, delicious hamburger. Trash burgers are pretty good. So if you didn't get in any battles, you would have $50 on your bank account. Did you say like Octo has $55 from that one fight that he took? So right there, just purchasing our Mr. T-ball bat. We purchase a baseball cap, so we sell that Mr. Baseball hat that we got, so that way we can purchase our cheap bracelet, so that way we get onto our fight with Frank and the Sharks. Okay, Uko just went into the trash can, got that can of fruit juice, and they both are starting the Pogo Punk Fight 1. And down goes Pogo Kid. I always wonder, the guy's on the pogo stick, and it's like, you just knocked me out. Like, I'm jumping on my pogo stick. I'm just having fun. Why are you hitting me with that baseball bat, Ness? But, of course, the Sharks are that gang, the bad kids that start beating up people and stealing their money because Frank, the leader, runs this arcade. So, kind of realize that he's dealing with these bad kids. So when you fight this second Pogo Kid, you get to level 4. And then you go and fight Yes Man Jr. with the hula hoop. Now, sometimes Yes Man Jr. can drop that bag of fries. So a lot of times, I know when I'm running, I'm always like, come on, drop that bag of fries so I get extra heal real quick. All right, so Uko's starting at 12 minutes to Frank fight, and come on, Frank, just put those knives away. Down goes Frank at 12-16 on Uko's side. Ooh. Frank is not putting those knives away against Octo, man. All right, 12:35 on Octo's side. And next you fight Frank's tank, Frankenstein. Frankenstein Mark II. Which he can throw punches or he can tear into you. Which throwing punches, it does a little bit low hit, like between like 15, 17 HP. And then tearing into you, he can do up, depending on how much he smashes, he can do anywhere from like 30 all the way to 40. Yeah, Ness is the actual delinquent. Yeah, I think that sometimes. Hello. Now, once you beat Frank and you exit, you go back in the arcade and exit out, he can give you a free heal, which, depending on how much psychic points PP that you have, depending if you want to use that or not. And as of course, once we beat up those sharks bandits, we go and see our mayor, B.H. Perkle. My favorite thing, he's always like, hey, hey, hey. So I always think of Fat Albert, like, hey, 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 B.H. Perkle here. So I always think of that all the time. So, because he's just saying hey like 3 times. So then you get once you talk to the mayor, you get the key to the shack, where that's going to take us right up to our first step. First sanctuary, giant step. Ooh, butterfly right by the burger shop. Ooh, another like safety strat, getting the burgers. So sometimes if you're doing PB attempts, you don't go for this, you go burgerless. But in these race situations, you try to tend to play it a little bit safe, getting some burgers to help you out. All right, so it's in Uko heading right into Giant Step Cave right now, just to see if we get them slug packs. Looking roughly about like 20-second difference between both our runners, but here is where the best part is with these slug grinds. We gotta fight these slugs. We gotta get 22 slugs to get all the way to level 8 to learn our first PSI, which is PSI Rocket, that we will use against the boss of this sanctuary. Now, sometimes when you're fighting these first 4-pack, you don't have enough offense sometimes that it will not hit for like over 30 HP. These slugs have like 30 HP, so you want to try to do one shot to them, but sometimes Ness, the way he is, sometimes he can hit for 25, hit for 28, and you got to hit the slug twice. These slugs don't do no attacks when they are being fought. It takes 4 turns before they can do something, so they can try to hypnotize you. Right now, both on the second 4-pack, so both of them are going to be at 8 slugs right now. Yes, the PSI Life Up. My bad. I'm sorry. PSI Life Up you learned first. Yes, and then PSI Rockin'. Did I get a 4-pack? All right. Should be 12 slugs for Uko right now. And it looks like Octo got another 4-pack. Got another 4-pack down here. So now some runners' strategy that once they get to the 16 slugs tend to go up to the 3rd floor to try to get like a 6-pack, or some of them stay down below here to try to get another 4-pack to keep everything going. Yes, you learn PSI healing at level 10. And most of the time, if you don't get that many levels, you will learn that during the cop fight. All right, so we see Octo heading up, trying to avoid that little mouse stutter stepping, which is neat little thing. It's like using your control pad. You're just like tapping it like really fast to do little small steps for Ness to move, which it will not make the enemy move that quickly to be chasing right after you. That is something you'll see a lot of the runners use, especially here to get around to avoid these ants. And speak of the ant, Uko just got attacked by one of the antoids. And as we see, Octo got the 6-pack, so he is working on it. And no, not 6-pack abs, 6-pack of the attack slugs. Ooh, another ant fight. Calling for help. Oh, 3 ants on Uko's side. Oh, man. And he got away. They got away from it. Good job. So now you see Octo got the level 8 and learned PSI rocking. So Octo is on their way right up to the boss at the top of Giant Step, which is Titanic Ant. Now, this butterfly that spawns there that you saw Octo get, sometimes it doesn't show up. So a lot of times you just gotta go backwards and off to the other side where you came out. There's a tree. If you go touch the tree or go around the tree, it will respawn that butterfly. So that way you can get that butterfly to heal your psychic points. And that butterfly gives you 20 psychic points, or as they like to say, PP. All right, Octo is right on to Titanic Ant at 2046. Oh, good roll. 100 damage to Titanic Ant. That's a good roll. So 184. Got that PSI life up off, so that's good. All right, Titanic Ant down in 2032. 2132. And see, Uko starting their battle with Titanic Ant. Ooh. Just in time. Got the life up off just in time. Out. Down goes Ant at 22-27 for Uko. Looking at this right now, Octo is on pace to hit 20, like at least a 26, possible sub 26. So let's see what happens with the cop battle. As Octo is walking down, as they go through, you see all the enemies are starting to run away because you defeated their master. And a lot of times, a lot of the enemies spawn up, creating a little bit of a lag. So you'll see a lot of the slugs and ants pop up and create that lag. And of course, you see the cop sitting there saying, "Did you not read this do not enter sign?" So that tells you Ness has got to be a delinquent. He doesn't read do not enter signs. He's beating up stuff with baseball bats. So now we go to the police station. All right. Now we talk to the captain. He's gonna take us right to the back room. So fight these cops. We got 5 cops are in the room, but we only fight 4. These cops have a regular attack, a crushing. They can attack with a crushing chop. So crushing chop is usually their highest damage. Usually when you see as you're running fighting these cops, if you see anytime you're lower than 50 HP, you want to try to use life up. But like if you're above 50 HP, you want to try to eat your burgers to try to help out with your healing. So a lot of times you see the runners buy a lot of those burgers to try to help out, to keep health for them, so that way they can eat the burgers and try to stay at full health going through these battles. It's like Octo's already through the second cop, onto the third one. And Uko is starting the first cop. All right, we got Octo on the last cop and Uko starting the second cop. And Ness was going first before the cop to take out the cop and the hamburger and the level up at level 10 on Octo's side. All right, so 25-52 starting Captain Strong. And a 26-10 getting out of on net. And Uko's on the last cop. Yeah, Shooky, so seeing at 0 HP, it's like using the rolling HP. That's the best thing in this game, is that rolling HP down so you can life up yourself. And as your turn's going, you could be at 0 HP and get fully healed. And Uko is 2708. So looking about roughly less than a minute difference between both our runners right now. Now we get into Tucson and we see our new enemies. We see mushrooms and mobile sprouts. The one key thing, we always would stop right at the department store, take out our money, so that way we don't have to hit another ATM, and save it right here for our death warp later on. Some runners tend to save at the bus station and try to go for the cup of life noodles on Peaceful Valley Road. So see different people doing different strats. Now we get to see our favorite friend, Apple Kid. Fun fact with Apple Kid, he asks you for food, and the neat thing you can give him a packet of salt, packet of ketchup, you can give him any of that, and he will take it as food. So That's one thing that I learned. I was just like, oh, I forgot to get a burger, or oh, I didn't have anything to give, and I had a salt packet in my inventory, and I just gave it to him, and he accepted it. It was like neat little thing to see. Once we see Apple Kid, give him something to eat, and then give him money to help an invention, we take our walk right to Peaceful Valley Road. Near the cave, we get those little mobile sprouts that pop up. We gotta like exit out and despawn them. Sometimes you can go to that second entrance to the bottom and try to despawn it if they're at a certain spot, but other times it's just safer just to back out and go right through. All right. Gotta despawn that little UFO. Saw our little pencil that's blocking our way to continue on. This cave can tend to be a spot that can cost a lot of runners' time if the enemies just keep showing up at different spots that we cannot despawn them. And as we see, we get coming out after seeing that pencil, we get that phone call about Apple Kid telling us to meet us in the park. See Octo getting that butterfly on the way going to meet Apple Kid. Apple Kid stayed up all night making this pencil eraser. He just says, just don't use it near sharp pencils. So now we got our key item, that pencil eraser, to erase that pencil that is blocking our way from going to Happy Happy Valley. Can be a little bit dangerous walking through Peaceful Valley Road just to get to Happy Happy Valley, because you tend to run into, you get UFOs, you get robots, you get the mobile sprouts, and you get my favorite, the exploding trees. So get all those types of enemies, so just got to try to despawn them and try to get around. And as you're walking, you always want to try to get these butterflies to get your PP back up. So like you tend to just only need to get 2 butterflies since you're not nearly above that 40 PP PSI points. I mean psychic points. Oh, that butterfly stuck right in that corner. Could not get that one on Octo's side. Octo picking up that skip sandwich, coming in handy to get around those, get around that tree. And of course, gotta have that snake that wants to chase you in this cave. The little, I like to call it the little snake that just wants to take revenge against Ness. So we go into the drugstore and we want to get like our Sandlot bat, and we wanted to get our Holmes hat. This will help out for our fights coming right up, give us a little bit more offense and defense. Now, this cave that Octo is entering can have the cultists in there, so sometimes they need to get despawned right out, so that way you can continue on. So you see Octo at the shack where Paula is being held captive, and she is letting Ness know they gotta go see Carpainter. So here's a Franklin badge to help deflect his attack, his lightning attack. And there's Pokey. Joining the happyism. But he yet does not want to fight us. He just sends other people around to us. Looking at Uko. Uko ended up getting one of them snakes that wanted to try to take out Ness. Oh, rock and missed on the cultist on Octo's side. Got out of that little jam. Now we see Uko going to go talk to Paula. And Octo's on their way out to go into the getting fresh egg. Neat little thing there. That little stand there. They tell you the price of the items, but you don't have to pay anything at all, and you can just walk away. But if you walk towards the guy standing near the sign, he'll tell you about being a thief and how bad it is doing that. So, a little walk away from there. Hello. Uko looking like they're in trouble on the shack fight. Oh, calling for help. Now it's up to letter D. Oh, tough shack fight for Uko in there. Let me see, Octo is starting Carpainter fight. Got the one reflect from the lightning. Looking like Octo's having trouble with Carpainter right now. Come on, reflect. There we go. All right. Octo got Carpainter down to 38-30. Tough fight there. This is the worst part of the game and of the run, because if you end up dying to any of the fights here, the shack fight or even car painter, you go all the way back to Tucson and have to walk all the way back to Happy Valley. So that is a lot of time lost for that. So you always are hoping that the lightning reflects to help you out and try to make it like an easy battle, but sometimes it's just fighting to just keep fighting. All right, so we see Uko is going against Car Painter right now. So we see Uko's running the same situation. And got that life up off in time. "91 HP going out of Car Painter. Very high, not too good. All right, so we got Octo trying to go against this multiplying rough, so that way do the death warp. A little bit high HP there, the 104. Down goes Paula. All right. Octo got that death warp, so that's a good thing right there. Like 41-16 with that death warp. Yeah, Car Painter was not really liking both the runners today. Just saying, nope, we are not going to have you reflect my lightning. Getting that backstage pass from the Runaway 5. Oh, some dogs and a cop popping up. Octo was able to avoid those two dogs and the cop. So we got to go ready to head over to try to do their death warp. And of course, Octo takes Paula back to her house, and her dad crying that he does not want Paula to leave, but understands Paula's got to help save. Once you leave the Polestar school, you run into Everdread's employee telling you, "Come see me over at the park. I got something for you." Well, Mole's not doing too good on Uko's side. He just keeps seizing up the situation. All right, there we go. Uko got their death warp. And now to the fun part of the run. We're getting to see the Runaway 5. This is the one thing that I see is this young lady's like, "Can I pose as your sister so I can go see the Runaway Five, please?" Time to get the dancing shoes on and dance away to the some song from the Runaway Five. Dun, 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 dun. always loved the Runaway Five shows. They have 6 people but are called the Runaway Five. Alright, so let me see. Uko's ready about to head to the park to talk to Everdread. Everdread jumping off the roof of his house, spraining his ankle, like, I hurt my ankle, but here's a wad of bills for you. And we take that wad of bills and we turn it into the owner of the theater. Just so the Runaway Five can be released. And as you see, both runners avoiding just walking straight on to the door. So right here is a chance to get our famous camera guy, the Fuzzy Pickle guy, to come down if you just walk straight right on. So you'll see some people take the left side to avoid it, or even take the right side and guide up right towards the door. And now we are on the bus ride to Freed. Move out of the way, sidewalk. And now Uko's getting the Runaway Five show. Our bus, we got ghost power. We're gonna power through these ghosts in the tunnel. Our loud music, we're gonna blast it, make these ghosts disappear. Alright, so now we are in Threed, the town full of zombies. So we gotta go right through this graveyard just to see these zombies stare into our souls. But there's a lot of monsters in this area. We got those pesky little flies, and you got the trash can monsters. So gotta try to avoid them the best as possible, so that way you can be able to have these 2 zombies stare into your souls. With just a little bit of despawning, Octo was able to get right through that. Nice and easy to see this follow this lady into the hotel room. Yes, both runners are deathless right now. And now we get to the best part of the run, which is finding our friend Jeff. And we get to see the face house. So looking at it, looking right now, Uko is behind by just 2.5 minutes right now. I always look like it when you get to Winners and see like the house, the boarding school house looks like a face. The dressers look like a face. It's like I think they wanted you just to see like another like face and with a smile. So we get Jeff and gets his roommate Tony to help you get out of the boarding house, and we go and see the laboratory, the scientist professor. And the one thing that I always find funny is his goggles. It makes me always think that he's the Riddler from Batman with his goggles on. And of course, gives you the fake key, and now it didn't work. Ha ha ha. That's my trick key. Now you got the right key that will open up these lockers. And of course, we jump on the back of Tony and get out of the boarding house. Go into the drugstore and we talk to this lady and get a pack of bubble gum for Bubble Monkey. And here doing the walk for going down to see the Tessie Watchers. You got your dogs, goats, and crows that tend to spawn up. So now we go right into our tent. We want to eat our stew that they made. All right, time to go see Tessie. Bubble Monkey's friend, Tessie. Uko getting that key that didn't work. Now he's getting the bad. Now they're getting the bad key machine. As we're taking that Tessie ride all the way to Brick Road. As you all are watching these two runners, go ahead and give these two runners a follow. These two runners are pretty good at running boogie percent. Octo's got the world record, though they are really good at running boogie percent. So go ahead and give them two a follow. Now, one thing, once you get off the Tessie ride, the one neat little thing, there's usually a goat that spawns up, but if you just hold your D-pad like on a diagonal and try to like touch the wall and then walk away, that goat will despawn, so you don't even have to fight that goat. And now on to the first protoplasm. That first protoplasm is always the worst. See, an Octo not going for the duck skip, getting into that duck fight. Let's see if Bubble Monkey cooperates today. Oh, Bubble Monkey, come on. Bubble Monkey, always the troublemaker for that proto, trying to get that proto skip. That dog did not want any parts of Uko. That's why it was like, I'm just going to give you a green swirl so that way I don't even have to fight Jeff. All right, now on to Pond Cave. Octo's stuttering around those slugs trying to get by them. See Uko on their way into Brick Road. Yeah, Bubble Monkey wants that present. Bubble Monkey wants to just open up that present and see what it gets for its helping Jeff out. On to the last room of Pond Cave. Uko trying to do the duck skip in Brick Road. Duck does not seem like it wants to cooperate. There we go. All right, come on, Bubble Monkey. Be good right here. Be good, Bubble Monkey. Bubble Monkey just wants that present so bad. So right now, looking at Octo on a 103 pace right now, going into see Dr. Ann Donuts. Oh, Uko took a death to that protoplasm. So no one has ever done a 103 in a match, in the EBSS match. Well, let's hope Octo can get that 103. Octo flying in that Sky Runner. Hey, there we go, Bubble Monkey. At the duck skip and the proto skip that second time around. We got Pond Cave going right now for Uko. Nice with the stutters. Getting those stutter steps going. Avoid these mice. Commentator's curse. That's all I gotta say. That third map. All right, so we got the Sky Runner trying to search to see where Ness and Paula are at right now. Bubble Monkey get caught on something? Oh, man. Bubble Monkey got caught in slugs. All right, Octo getting out of the graveyard right now. Getting that teddy bear to help out with the Boogey tent fight. Uko's still trying to work on getting out of Pond Cave. Oh, nice, clean third room after despawning. And there we go, Boogey tent starting. Oh, low roll, 225 with the big bottle rocket. Oh. Jeff, come on, Jeff. And Boogey tent down. Now all we gotta do is just get that jar of fly honey. Gonna miss out on that 103. All because of that big bottle rocket hitting that low. Uko getting onto the Skyrunner, heading right back to Threed. Got Octo finishing at a time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 41 seconds. Great game, good game. Got Uko just finishing up. Uko just riding that Skyrunner right to Threed. Good time so far. 104, second 104. That's like good for this tournament so far. Yeah, Jeff can always be disappointed with that BBR anytime. Always can be disappointed. All right, now we get Skyrunner to crash for Uko. All right. Let's get ready to see Boogey Tempe taken down again. Uko with that little strat using the skip sandwich to speed up the running right towards heading towards Boogey Tent. Oh! What was that? Oh, Handsome Tom right behind that sign. Wow. That Handsome Tom was just hiding right behind that sign. You could not even see. Oh, fire strat now. Since Paula's got fire. Octo going for the glitchless PB. Okay. Here we go. Oh, 374, that big bottle rocket. Jeff being disappointed this whole time. Down goes Boogey Ted on Uko's side. Uko finish. Uko finished 109.57, looked like. So, great job to both of these runners. Both of these runners knocking it out of the park tonight, or this morning, I should say. All right. So just to let everybody know, tonight we got 2 matchups coming up. We got at 6 o'clock, Derek GNC versus Shooky T. And then followed by at 8 o'clock, Maladroid versus Wizard Vape. So good 2 matches. And then tomorrow there is a double header right at 9 p.m. tomorrow. These times I'm saying are Eastern. So we got Daniel RGT versus Flintstone. And we got Hunter versus Attack Slug. So we got a lot more matches coming up for this tournament. So these are like the key ones that we got coming up. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Just go ahead and send both our runners a follow. I'm Fly Eagles Fly, and we are gonna head out for today. Hope to catch you all next time on another exciting race. Take care, y'all. Thank you for watching.